is so exciting. All right, okay, that's so cool.
We've had a few seriously special days on our farm this year, days that make us stop and deeply appreciate the journey that we're on. Days like this are what gives life purpose, and purpose is what drives us forward. On this day, 15,000 of nature's most extraordinary beings arrived on our farm. We got really up close and personal and learnt a whole bucket load of new knowledge from our friend Diogo. Our journey of beekeeping is just beginning, and we can already say we're hooked. This one extraordinary day, filled with the buzzing beat of 15,000 little pairs of wings, is one we will never forget.
You ready?
Ready, let's do it.
Let's go get the bees.
Yeah, come on, man.
Breakfast is served. And today I'm having not just one, but two hot drinks to start off with, because I've been given strict instructions. Hydrate and eat well, because it's going to get very hot in the suits. Well, today we're installing the bees.
The bees!
The bees!
70 euros will buy you 15,000 bees. That's quite a lot of bees. I can't wait to see what happens when those bees find the beehive and they start buzzing around and going inside the beehive. I, for one, have never seen anything like that before in my whole entire life, and I can't blooming wait to see what it looks like.
I am actually, if I'm honest, really nervous. I'm really scared of bees.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. I bet you guys out there, because you're on the other side of the screen, are also like, wow, wonder what it looks like. 15,000 bees.
Crazy, isn't it? So Diogo will be coming back a little bit later. You might remember him from a previous episode where we started this whole bee journey.
Yep.
He was so touched and so grateful for all of your comments and feedback on the last video. And he's really excited to kind of keep sharing this with all of us. So thank you so much for making him feel so welcome in our little space on the internet. And when he gets here, we'll go and get the hive set up and get some bees into their new home.
Very, very shortly he's getting here, so I keep looking out the window. It's almost like Crusoe waiting for Mario to come with the digger.
It is, yeah.
Okay, so let me just fill you in on exactly what's really going on here. Tara's pretty nervous for two reasons. The first reason is, well, they're honeybees, and honeybees are honeybees, and they like to buzz around and sometimes sting. I think she's a bit nervous about that. The second reason why she's nervous is that João and I put a stick in the ground about 2-3 weeks ago now that is meant for the hive to sit directly on top of, but we haven't tested it. So before Diego gets here and before Tara stresses out too much more, I'm going to pick up that hive. I'm going to take it down to its location, which is going to be its home. And we're going to have a quick test and see whether there's any kind of fiddling around that we need to do. Hang on. Look at that. That's all right, isn't it? He's not here yet, but let's go and see whether we can find Tara and see whether she's feeling a little bit more relaxed. Good morning. How you doing, Diogo? You good?
Yes, you?
Great, thanks very much.
Ready for some buzzing?
Yeah, ready for some buzzing. Let me go and get Tara. She's up in the computer room.
Suited up and everything.
Just in case something happens along the way.
Diogo, I'm scared.
Okay.
How are you doing?
Good, you?
Yeah, well, really good. Really good. We're excited. Aren't we?
We are. Let's do it. What have you got for us?
So I've just brought your nuke and then 2 other hives, because since we are going to take all the bees from the nuke inside your hive, those frames still have brood and closed and open brood. So I'll use them on those. So basically I'll reinforce those other 2 hives.
Okay, cool.
Frames.
Amazing.
You ready?
Ready. Let's do it, dude.
I have a question for you. Do we need to put underneath like jeans and like a hoodie type thing?
No.
Like extra?
Actually, I'm going to take out the hoodie. The weather is clearing out.
Okay, cool.
You just need boots. So I can't boots.
Okay.
And then you're good.
I have a question.
What's it?
Can we put a camera inside the hive as the bees go in?
Would you be able to get it back out again?
Maybe. I believe we can open them from the bottom.
Let's have a look, because wouldn't it? I'd be like, I reckon everybody wants to see those bees go in, and like just for the first couple of minutes, see what goes on when they're inside the hive. It'd be super interesting, wouldn't it?
I believe we can.
Let's do it. Oh, dude, I'm so excited. All right, okay, that's so cool. All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do
So
it.
I brought you these. So you have wasps, hornets here, right?
We see them. I haven't
Glutinous.
seen them as much this year as last year.
So this
But
is
they're
a
around.
selective trap, okay?
Okay.
On the bottom we make a mixture which I pre-made
Okay.
of ferment, sugar and water, okay?
Cool.
In
Okay.
certain proportions, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Because the ferment will repel the bees,
Okay.
but it will attract the wasps,
Brilliant.
the hornets. So they will get in, they'll try to suck the liquid, the sugar syrup on the cloth,
Okay.
and then they'll get stuck in this chamber.
Okay.
Okay. All the other insects, if they go in, they can come out
Come
through
out.
these holes.
That
okay?
is so clever.
So I brought you this. We'll
Thank
just hang
you.
somewhere in there.
Okay.
And
them away
I
from
hope
our
you
bees.
don't have a lot of work.
Yeah. I honestly, last year we saw loads, but this year I actually, have you seen many?
None.
No,
I know one or
not
two every
Yeah.
now and then, yeah.
Because of the weather and the rain, since it rained a
Okay.
lot in February, that's when they start the small nests.
Okay.
Then they move to the bigger ones.
Okay.
Since there was a lot of rain, they just delayed. So I think
so maybe-
probably in the next month we are going to get attacked by the wasp.
Okay. All right.
That's why I brought you this.
Brilliant. Thanks, Diogo. That's great.
Okay.
That's it.
So this is your milk, and these are the other 2 hives.
Hello, bees. This is so exciting. Oh, I can hear them.
Start this with the movements.
Dude, I am so excited. I love stuff like this. I absolutely love stuff like this because, you know, who would have thought back in the olden days when I'm bumbling around and riding horses across different parts of the planet, here I am with a beehive. It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, life is wild.
Life is just throws a massive curveball. This is quite literally a curveball that you're going to knock straight out of the park, isn't it? It's like, poof, done it.
And bring your suits, and then
Okay.
I'll give you a spot.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Brilliant.
let's do it. Suits, everybody suits.
Beekeepers.
Thanks.
That was a twist we weren't expecting, isn't
I'm
it?
so, like, I don't know. I've got lost.
Silly daddy, you got to unzip it.
Start from
Oh, look
There
at
he
that.
is.
That's easier. There's a technique to putting on the suits.
We always start bottom up
Yeah.
until the neck, and now you put the mat. And now you zip it from the side
Suits you, love.
until the center.
How do I look, Crusoe?
Great. Oh, thanks, buddy.
So now, this is very important, okay?
Yeah, it would really suck if you got a bee inside, wouldn't it?
This happens a lot.
Does it? Oh, great.
So you always check your neck, okay? Look in your
Okay.
neck to see if there's any opening on the zips. Not. Right?
No,
Perfect.
no
Very good.
openings. So that's a good question, actually, Diogo, because we had a comment on the last episode about the bees, talking about certain bees being super aggressive, not aggressive. What was the word? Defensive, and other bees being a little bit more, you know, mellow.
It depends on their species. For example, in Africa, the scutellatus is one of the most defensive bees there is. So
Right.
even if you're 100 meters away from the apiary, if you clap your hands, they will just,
Is it?
yeah. swarm you.
This is why I'm scared of bees, because I grew up in Africa. So we were always told, like, if there's bees,
Leg it.
like, leg it, run. If they're swarming, like they would swarm when we were at school over like the hockey field or something, and we'd all have to lie down flat on the field and be quiet while the bees went over. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's a face of truth as well.
Yeah,
That's
like,
like
I'm not lying.
So what?
It'd be like flat on the lawn. Wait
Just
for the
like
bee.
that. And the bees were just like.
Over the
They
top.
were swarming? What were they doing?
Yeah, swarming, yeah. And then, you know, if there was a beehive, it was like, right, that area of the world is like, off, you know, out of bounds, not allowed.
Average, I get stung twice every 10 times I go to an apiary. Anyway, if you get stung, you just tell me, Diogo, I got stung. You just try to be calm.
Yeah.
We'll stop with whatever we're doing. I'm gonna go next to you, and we slowly leave the apiary, okay, and check how are you feeling, okay? Cool. In case, I always carry a first aid kit. So
Excellent.
we have
Great.
antihistaminics, corticoids, or
Great.
in a severe case, an adrenaline shot.
Okay.
It's anaphylactic.
Okay. Adrenaline shots. Great. You leave that with us.
Mommy's like an astronaut. Hello. Do you get like nervous every time you do this, or is this just totally
No,
cool
I
now?
don't.
Is it?
In the
Amazing.
beginning, I was very afraid, of course, and afraid of making mistakes.
Yeah.
Especially.
Yeah, I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. Taking a quick break from this very busy episode. Hope you like what I did there. To talk about protecting yourself when things are trying to sting you.
And what you did there.
And what I did there. Feeling funny today, folks. But anyway, it's time to say a massive thank you to one of our long-term sponsors, Surfshark, for sponsoring another one of our episodes, and remind you all how important it is to download the VPN using our unique link. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and what Surfshark does is encrypt all of your data when you're surfing the internet, sort of blurring it out so that nobody nefarious can have access to it. So it protects you from hackers, from scammers, and from, well, bad people floating about online.
The football's on tonight, so I'm going to need a VPN so that I can watch the England-Spain final. And I can't wait. Come on, England.
Because that's the very clever thing about VPNs, is they allow you to move your virtual location. Surfshark have over 3,200 servers in 100 different locations. So what John will be doing tonight is using Surfshark to move his IP address location to the UK so that we can stream the football. I say we, I mean him.
You'll be watching it too, my darling.
I won't.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
Anyway, if you use our unique link in the description below to download and sign up for Surfshark, you will get 4 extra months for free, and there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. So, stay protected when it matters, folks. Hit that link. I'm going to go and deal with some bees.
John, you want to feel the first experience of carrying a hive?
Yes, I do. Yeah, is it 30 kilos? Okay, well, then it would be me.
Yeah.
Carries it. All right. Yeah, no chance. I'm good. Is that on properly?
No, now it is.
No, it is.
So when we carry the hives, we always carry or transport them in the truck. The frames are this way,
Okay.
on the direction of that we are going, okay?
Okay.
Why? Because when we shake, the frames they'll just shake this way,
Okay.
okay? And if they are the other way around, when we brake, the movement will be even higher, okay? So this way we are safer, less wiggling of the frames. Should put the glove.
Thanks. Right. So, I went for a pee earlier too.
Thanks for sharing.
Put the sheets first.
Yeah.
And we open the nuke, we find the queen, we clip the queen, we put the clip in the bucket, for
Okay.
example,
Yeah.
and we just wait
So what is this? What are we talking about now?
So there's two ways that you can get the bees into the hive. We can do what we've set up to do, which is to pour them in upside down, close the hive back up, turn it back round, and stick it back on its pole.
Yeah.
Or the other method is to line a sheet into the bit where they go in and onto the ground, and then you pour the bees onto the sheet and you wait for them to all crawl in. With the queen, you put the queen inside the hive so that they all crawl into the queen.
Okay, pluses and negatives for both.
So plus side on this method, it would be way faster.
Yeah.
Okay, we just pour them in, close, that's it, it's assembled.
Okay.
Downside, you won't be able to shoot the bees coming in or falling inside the hive.
Okay.
The other way, it's beautiful to watch. It will take ages, maybe half an hour or 1 hour. But it will be awesome, yeah. So plus side, it will be beautiful to see. Downside, it will take quite some time.
Because you've got all the bees sat on a sheet and then they all just disappear in. It's a very cool time lapse. We wouldn't have to sit here. We could put them on a time lapse.
Okay, so Diogo,
We need to stay here.
We need to stay here. Okay, cool.
do you have time for that?
Yes,
You do?
of course.
Okay.
Let's do it that way,
Let's
right?
do it that way.
Okay.
Candy for the...
I remember you saying last time you were here, there is one small risk of doing that. And that small risk
Since
is...
we are clipping the queen bee, I believe it's okay.
Okay, so they won't all just go, do you know what? Looks better over that side of the valley. They're not going to fly off and just...
They should stay with their queen.
They should stay with the queen. That's
Okay.
why I want to trap it inside of this clip, this cage.
Okay.
Test it out.
Yeah, let's do
See
it,
if it
man.
works out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we need a white sheet?
we need a white sheet.
Okay, so let me
Okay.
go and find a sheet. Right, I found a sheet. So let's get this down to the guys and we'll get set up, and then I think we're pretty much there. It's time for the big moment. You ready?
Ready.
Let's go get the bees.
Come on, man.
So we got the carton roll.
Why would you put eucalyptus in there, Diego?
Eucalyptus because it's normal fuel.
It would smell like
for
a
the
normal
smoke.
forest fire. Okay.
That's pretty clever.
Isn't it? Right,
You wanna
gloves
try
on.
the nuke? I'll do it.
Yeah, good
Okay.
idea.
Okay, I'm gonna put
Whenever I'll ask you to smoke, let's, for example, this is the hive. When I'll ask you to smoke, you'll just do like this.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
That's your job, darling.
And I'll tell you it's enough.
okay, cool.
Okay. Very easy. Always grab on the,
Okay,
how do you call this?
the
For-
puffer. Let's call it a
Okay.
puffer.
The puffer,
Accordion.
the accordion, because this is extremely hot.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. Honestly, if childhood Tara could see me now, she wouldn't believe it.
What would she say?
Do you know what? I once tried to get stung by a bee. I can't believe I'm admitting it. I once caught a bee off a bush and I put it in a box, and I was going to get stung on purpose so that I wouldn't have to run the 800 metres at Athletics Day.
That 800 metres was my race.
Is it?
Yeah, I ran at Iffley Road in Oxford. First
Anyway.
4-minute mile was ran there for 800 metres.
Turns
Sub
out-
2 minutes I did it.
Turns out I was too scared to get stung by a bee. So I didn't get stung. I ended up having to run anyway. This poor bee spent the day in a box. And then I let it go again.
Shame. So what would young Tara say to you now? What
What
do
are
you think?
doing?
What are you doing? Really?
No, I think she'd be proud. I think she'd be proud.
Check your zip because it's
I think
close
I've checked it up
together.
100 times.
Yours too.
Mine's good.
So, can you take the smoker? You also take this, please.
Yep.
That's the brush.
This is it.
Yeah. I remember when, Tara, you said in order to keep bees, you have to have a license in Portugal.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, what on earth for? They're just bees.
No, they are living beings.
Now we get it, right?
Now I get it.
Take care of them.
Yeah,
I thought it was a bit like a bird box. You just put a beehive out and then you just let the bees
let them be, yeah.
And if you ever get into beekeeping, you should definitely do a course.
Right, here we go, everybody. He's about to take that lid off. Darling, put your glove on.
Okay. Have you put the queen bee in there yet?
No, we need to find it first. Ready? Can
Ready.
I open the hive?
Yeah,
Go
let's do
for it.
Okay. So, if you get stung, what do you do?
Tell Diogo.
Tell the other.
Stay calm.
Stay calm.
Breathe deeply.
It's okay.
Oh wow, hello bees.
Hello, bees.
Welcome home.
Oh wow, I am literally surrounded by bees right now.
Now, let's find Waldo.
How's the hunt going, darling?
Yeah, not yielding much queens. Any queens? Any queens?
Okay.
Ooh, oh god, I thought I saw her, but it was two bees close together.
Is it it's like Jättiläinen, really huge, obviously massive, is it?
It has a longer abdomen. Not obviously massive, but I don't know.
Sorry, bees.
She's still younger, so this one was born this year, so she's not that big.
Okay, so
And she said she's slightly darker.
Yes.
all right, and just out of curiosity, so a queen bee, how long will a queen bee live for?
Up until 5 years.
Okay, so we're looking for the queen bee right now to see if the queen bee will just herself walk towards the hive. Thousands of bees are swarming around us at the moment. I mean, it feels like a life tank, you know, like there's some kind of, I don't know. I had a friend once, he believed in kind of strange things. I mean, he believed that if you touch things, you could transfer energy. I'm not that kind of way inclined, but definitely I feel life.
Okay, so we're taking a quick water break. We've been there a while and no luck with finding the queen. She's being a wee bit tricky and hiding from us. So Diogo's put the frames back into the box. We're going to go and just take a breather, cool down a bit because it is really hot in these suits down there in the sun. And then we'll come back down in a few minutes and start again. Okay, so round 2. Plan is to go down and see if we can find the queen. And if we can't find her, Diogo is going to spray the bees with a bit of water so that they're wet and they can't fly. And then we're going to tip them all out onto the sheet and hope that they crawl into the hive.
Okay. Gosh, it's been quite the adventure this morning. We've been playing around with 15,000 bees and we haven't managed to find the queen. So heading back down, like Tara just said, if we can't find the queen fairly soon, I think we're going to squirt them with water and then we'll see whether they could just go in the hive. But fairly shortly, I think we're going to have a working beehive.
So quick one on the hive, because every time we post about it, they get loads of questions. If anybody's interested in purchasing the hive, we have got an affiliate link down in the description below, so please check it out using our special link. And also they do ship to the US and Europe. I think the only place not currently shipping to is Australia.
And Antarctica.
And Antarctica. That's it. So, check it out.
Because we get a bee inside me and then that'll be literally having a bee in my bonnet. Hey? You like that one?
Mm-hmm. Very good. It's a real dad joke.
So at the moment I can honestly say, even if I saw the queen, I'm not entirely sure that I would know what the queen looks like. You know, I could be looking right at it and not quite know. So I am really, really intrigued.
I'm gonna shake the frames first so they can fall inside the nuke.
Okay.
Then we spray them and
Okay.
Onto the
pull it
sheet.
upside down. So
Okay.
I'm gonna shake the frames. You ready? It's gonna be more agitated now.
Okay. Here we go.
Dude. Wow.
How you doing, love?
I'm awed.
It's epic, isn't it?
Yeah. Douglas working really, really quickly at the moment. This is obviously quite time-sensitive stuff.
Yeah.
So that the bees don't just fly away everywhere. Spraying them with water now, that'll slow them down a bit. That's it.
We have the openings to the hive, right?
Yeah. I think, don't just double check.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay.
Wow!
if they should have been in the shade. I don't think so.
No, I think they're all right. Do you know what I've noticed? I'm getting like lots of sticky things on my gloves.
Yeah, loads. It's on my phone cover as well. My phone case has gone, like, it's got like wax
Pollen on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool, isn't it?
I love it.
Wasn't like just an extraordinary experience.
Yeah.
I can't wait already for Diogo to come back again.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, so now what do we do? When do we get to do this again? When do we
Yeah.
begin? I can see that this is addictive. I'm going to buy a book.
You buy a book, darling.
I'm going to buy a book and I want to do a course.
Okay.
I want to do a course.
All right, okay.
Darling, I could be a beekeeper.
You could be a beekeeper.
That's so cool.
16-year-old Tara.
14-year-old Tara who had a bee in a box trying to get it to sting her so she didn't have to run the 800 meters. I even remember the box, it was pink.
Was it? You put a bee, and so your assumption of that would have been that your teacher went, "Oh, Tara, don't worry about it."
Yeah, I got stung by a bee, so I can't run.
Yeah. Where were you trying to get stung?
On my foot.
On your foot? That would be a good place to get stung, not to run. So what were you doing? Were you wiggling your foot in front of it?
I had the bee in the box, and then I was trying to pluck up the courage to open the box and stick my foot in it.
Okay.
But I couldn't make myself do it.
So you ran instead.
So I just let the bee out and went, I'll run.
And did you get round? Were you last?
I was last, yeah. Got clapped.
Did you got clapped?
I got clapped, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh dear. Oh, the bee lived though.
That's good. Oh dear.
Oh, man. Honestly, the things you do in high school.
Yeah.
Really hated athletics day.
I loved it. I was athletics
Because
captain.
you were
everybody.
good at it.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Let's hope our children took after you when it comes to sports.
Yeah, I loved them. Yeah.
You already saw some coming out.
Yeah, I did. There you go. One comes out now.
So that means it's not.
Have you seen it coming out both sides, no?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, there you go. There's another one coming out. Amazing! Go tell your friend. So there you have it. It was a success. The bees are in. Now all that is left is, I suppose, waiting to see how they settle in and see how they do. Diogo's going to come back in about a week to take his hives back again, where he put the frames from the nuke that we've put into our hive. So when he does that, he's going to open those up for us and show us what's inside and show us what we can expect from our hive, which is really, really cool. So there'll be lots more to come from Diogo and the bees. But in the meantime, if you would like to know more about what he's up to, he is currently in the process of setting up a cooperative to support beekeepers here in Portugal, because it is the least supported farming, agriculture enterprise, if you will. So please head on over to the links in the description below, sign up for his newsletter, because they're just about to open an e-shop, and on their e-shop you'll be able to buy a whole range of different products which he produces himself. There he goes. And all of the proceeds from those sales will go towards supporting the beekeepers who are part of his cooperative. It's amazing stuff and really, really vital work for the well-being of all of us. So hit those links, folks. We'd be so grateful, and Diogo would love to see you over there in his space.